The state Senate in Arkansas has decided to override a veto that their governor basically made in terms of a law that would ban abortion after 20 weeks. Okay, they've also decided to advance a bill that would ban abortion after 12 weeks.
So those are two different bills.
Yeah.
And apparently Arkansas has the most comical veto in the whole country, because their governor is Democratic, and he said, look, mainly I'm worried that this is obviously unconstitutional, it's against Roe versus Wade, that's part of the reason they do it.
And we're going to waste money,
He's like, but we're going to waste a tremendous amount of money. I don't know what his real position. My guess is he's using that as an excuse as well, right? But okay, so, but he's right, there's no question they're going to go to court, and there's no question they're going to spend a ton of money litigating this. And 7 other states are doing it already. They can litigate it. They could spend the money. He's like, well, what are we wasting the money for? So, I mean, he's got a real good case, no matter if you're pro-life or pro-choice, if you ask me. So anyway, he vetoes it. You know what they have to do to override his veto? They just have to pass it again.
By a simple majority.
Simple majority, which is what they had to do in the first place. There's no 2/3. There's no nothing. It's just they're like, oh yeah, okay, well we meant it. So there goes your veto. Okay, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
So that's the So right now already in Arkansas, you can't get an abortion past 20 weeks because it's already they already overrode his veto. Now they've got the new bill that's going to knock it down to 12 weeks.
Right.
He's considering vetoing that, which is all cutesy. Of course he's going to veto it because he just vetoed the other one. He says, no, I'm going to think about it for a week. What's there to think about?
And the exact same thing is going to happen again. They're going to override his veto by doing a simple vote with a simple majority. It's unbelievable.
I mean, it's a really serious story, and it's ridiculous, and it's clearly unconstitutional, etc. It's just amusing because Arkansas is such a ridiculous veto that it's the most meaningless thing I've ever seen.
But stories like this, and I don't know if you feel the same way, Cenk, make me happy that, you know what, even though Obama was the lesser of two evils, I'm glad that he's the one who got elected. Because when you really think about his influence on the Supreme Court, and I mean, he already got Elena Kagan and Sotomayor into the Supreme Court. I mean, can you imagine if we had a conservative president? Can you imagine if in the next 4 years there's another Supreme Court justice that he has to replace? And if it was Mitt Romney, it would have been a disaster, because now we have all of these questions going to the Supreme Court about the constitutionality of abortion, and conservative justices, I mean, who knows what they would do?
Well, that's exactly why I voted for Obama, and that was the top reason I gave, which is, look, if you have a viable third-party candidate, God bless, and you should primary Democrats, you should build third-party candidates, etc. But if on election day you know the third-party guy isn't going to win, keep it real. If he's got any kind of shot or she's got any kind of shot, go for it, okay? But if they don't, the Supreme Court ain't nothing to sneeze at, okay? It's really important. Now look, if McCain had won, for all the damage that Obama has done, in my opinion, but if McCain had won, right now it wouldn't be 5-4 in favor of conservatives on the Supreme Court. It would be 7-2, okay? 7-2. Good night, Irene. So when this Arkansas bill came up, Roe versus Wade would be over.
I know. It's
over.
Crazy.